Good morning and namaste. Welcome again to this forest. Nice, beautiful forest. And people walking by, enjoying the beautiful morning. Well, again, after a beautiful day of morning of yoga and meditation, relaxation, exiting the body, and going into our atmosphere and then going into space, becoming that vibration, that energy. It is so important that we utilize this energy for the betterment of society. And here we are, we're seeing Surya Narayan, and he's so bright there. And let's see, we will walk through this path here, and we'll pay obeisance to Surya Namaskar. In a moment, we want to get a nice position, a beautiful position. Anyway, here in New York, you could see it's a beautiful day. The birds are chirping. Let us enjoy that tranquility. I'll stay quiet so that you can hear the birds. Let us embrace silence as we walk through this nice, beautiful greenery, Mother Earth supporting it. And well, today I want to talk about a little trip that I had to Bali, Indonesia. There I went for a conference, but before I reached there, we stopped over in Singapore. Singapore meaning the city of lion. Singapore, and it has that Indian tradition and inhabitants, and we went and saw a lot of these Hindu temples, and Buddhism is very powerful. They are very strong. So then we see all these temples, beautiful place, and then we join the plane back. We're going to be on the plane. Nice after being in COVID. We're on the plane now, enjoying this beautiful ride, and we're going to go to Bali. And we go there, and it's such a beautiful place. As you go, you'll see in the circle where the roads will go in 4 directions. That's the old way of traffic directions under the British system. And we'll see in these circles artifacts of Hinduism, like figures from the Ramayana and the Maharaj, they're all there. And here we have our friend the crane. How beautiful he is. He's there sitting, waiting for and taking his food. Anyway, let's pay adorations to Surya Narayan. We see him coming up there and gleaming over the water. Om Bhara Bhava Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayata. Om Bhara Bhava Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayata. Sisi Surya Narayan Bhagwan Ki Jai. So we're in Bali, and Bali in itself is a story from the Ramayana, where these 2 Bali and Sugriv, and Bhagwan Sri Ram went and he had to kill Bali. But when the Lord takes the life of someone, that person becomes a realized soul. And usually that person, it's in this last cycle of birth and death. So Bali was liberated. And so in the Ramayana, Ravan too, he was in this last birth and death. So we shouldn't feel bad when these things happen. But I want to go back to Ramayana and summarize it and show you how beautiful it is, how the Lord's drama plays itself, because we know the time when the saints were having performed their fire sacrifice, the yajna. Ravan in those days, he will send his men, they could fly and throw the bones and bloods. So after some time, these holy men, the saints, they went to Mother Earth in the form of a cow, and she says, let's go see Lord Brahma. And they said they went. When they went to Lord Brahma said, no, this is not my duty, it's Vishnu Bhagwan. I create the universe, Vishnu Bhagwan got to sustain it. So they went there, and she was lying on that Sheshnag in the Milky Ocean with Mother Lakshmi massaging his feet. So he smiled and says, oh, they asked, why you smile? Oh, I know what you're here for. Don't worry, don't worry. Have no suffering. Go, I'll take care of it. And so he took that form. Mother Lakshmi, the drama started, and from the fire came that sacrifice, and this was taken by the three queens of King Dashrath, and lo and behold, the four sons were born, Ram, Bharat, Lakshman, and Shatrughan. So they went through the Gurukul system as usual and learned warfare and developed skills in all areas. And they, after that, they went about their duties. And they had that spiritual knowledge, the power was there with them. So it is time for Bhagwan Sri Ram to become the king, because he's the rightful, the heir to the throne. But there was a drama that plays itself out where there was promises made, and like you go to the casino, you have the chips, and this chips was calling by Mother Kaikeyi, the mother of Bharat, and says, hey, my son has to become the king. That is one promise you made, King Dashrath, that I'm using my promise. And the second one is, I want Bhagwan Sri Ram to go inside the forest. But this instruction was given by Manthara, the maid of Mother Kaikeyi. And this is all Mother Saraswati doing, because the drama has to go on, because if that didn't happen, then there wouldn't have been a Ramayana. The Ramayana would have been stopped right there. So anyway, the boon was honored, and they continued the journey. And there were so many events and everything, but in the essence of time, there was a point where they were going, and Lakshman was there, and there was a drama playing itself where Marichi, one of the servants of Ravan, he took the form of a deer, and Mother Sita said, look, my Lord Rama, go and get that deer for me. And he asked Lakshman, Bhagwan Sri Ram asked Lakshman to guard Mother Sita. So he drew a ring, and he says, Mother Sita, don't come out of here. But Mother Sita, the drama plays itself, Mother Sita insulted him, oh, you want me for yourself. And this way she stepped out of it. And when she stepped out of it, she was captured by Ravan and taken to Lanka. So when Bhagwan Sri Ram, now the journey now is to recover Mother Sita. And in this journey they make many good friends. But one of the greatest friends that we should think about is HANUMANJI. And this HANUMANJI, he became that disciple and a servant of Bhagwan Sri Ram. And eventually he had that power that he could fly Ashta Siddhi Navanidhi Kedata, 8 powers that he had, that he could become small, large, and he could, the others, I don't really know them now, but you can look at them, Google what are the Ashta Siddhis. But anyway, he flew over, and then he go and located Mother Sita. And then Bhagwan Sri Ram went, and there was a battle ensued. Ravan was killed, and there were many other characters, and they returned back to India. and Bhagwan Sri Ram was crowned the king of Ayodhya. But this Leela, it produced a very powerful soul, Hanumanji. And when we think of Hanumanji, the main personality and the main character of Hanumanji, he had that brahmacharya. And that is the power, that is the one, that divine power that made him so great to be a disciple. So when we worship Hanumanji in the Ramayana, think that this power that he displayed, loyalty to Bhagwan Sri Ram, this power of brahmacharya, is what is sustaining Hinduism. All the saints and sages, Hinduism is great because of this brahmacharya of the saints and sages, our holy men, the incarnations. Swami Parameshananda, he was a proponent of that. That was his main power. He would have said that one who, disciple who, or anyone who practices perfect brahmacharya, his life is dearer to me than my own life. And Christianity, the Christ, without the Christ and that brahmacharya, celibacy, there would be no Christianity. And Buddha, he started out as a householder, having a wife and a child, but when he gave that up, and he became that, he went and searched for this middle path, and then he found it after doing meditation in the Bodh Gaya, on the Bodh, and then got enlightenment. This became Buddhism. So the story that I like to bring out from the Ramayana is the power of celibacy that was displayed by Hanumanji. Because of that, he even, we think that he supersedes Bhagwan Sri Ram because of that. That's why we worship him more than that. Jai Hanuman Jnana Guna Sagar, Jai Kapishati Loka Ujagar, Rama Duta Atulita Paladama, Anjani Putra Pavana Sutanama. And you know that. Chant your Hanuman Chalisa, but remember that Hanumanji, he had that power because of conservation of that vital fluid. This in our lives, brahmacharya life, or married in the married life and retirement life, this brahmacharya has to play a very powerful role as a discipline. Hari Om, Shanti, Shanti, Hari Om. Bolo Sisi Guru Maharaj ki jai. Bolo Sisi Hanuman ji ki jai.